Hello, Cupcakes. So DC has a new KO event. It means King Omega, not Knockout. I thought it was Knockout, but it's King Omega, not Knockout, because KO in all the Street Fighter games and all the Mortal Kombat games and every other game generally stands for Knockout. But this is not Knockout. It's King Omega. So we're gonna unbox this. We're gonna talk a little bit about the story and see which cover I got. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to Cupcakes Comic Reviews with me, your host Lohit. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the new DC event, the King Omega event. So what do you need to know and what do you need to know about this event? So the first thing you need to know is that this event has been building up in a couple of titles. Mostly you have Superman in the issues of Superman by Josh Williamson. And then at the same time there was this prelude event of Justice League, the Omega Act. This is also by Josh Williamson and Yasmin Putri. So the art on Superman has been phenomenal. This is by Dan Mora, as you can see on the cover. So Superman has been fighting the Dark Legion. So as you have Legion of superheroes, now they're all dark. They probably work for Darkseid and they're like after Superman. So this story kind of culminates into this prelude event. So in this prelude event, basically what happens is the Doomsday, the same Doomsday who killed Superman in the 90s, has turned into something called as the Time Trapper. So he's at the edge of time and he's the overall Time Lord and he's trying to maintain the balance of time. But now he's thinned down and he can speak like a regular person. And so he's like the Time Lord. And this Dark Legion from Darkseid is trying to kill him, right? So he's trying to escape them. And at the same time, he comes to our world, our Earth, the regular Earth. This is not the absolute universe. And he recruits the help of Superman and says that he's the only one who can beat probably Darkseid. And then he takes them on a time journey, and Barry Allen and at the same time Booster Gold accompany him on this mission. So he shows them like the end of the universe, end of the earth, and then they travel. And what they discover is that Darkseid has exploded into Omega energy, and that Omega energy has spread across this Dark Legion. And what is happening now is that Darkseid is trying to reconstitute himself and from this Omega energy, and he's going to return in a massive big way. And that's not going to be good for the universe. So yeah, all the DC universe people, so Darkseid disintegrates in the DC all-in-one special, and then he died, and then the absolute universe was born. But now he's trying to reconstitute himself, and then the only way for Superman or anybody to defeat him is basically to get more Omega energy. And how are they going to do that? They're going to fight each other because everybody has Omega energy now. And then the moment you defeat people, and you're going to gain more Omega energy, and there's only going to be one King Omega who can take on Darkseid. So there you go. That's what is DCKO. So I bought this cover, which is it's not the foil variant, it's not the blind bag one. This is a regular Dan Mora bracket variant with, all of the heroes out here. It's a very cool cover. It's got Metamorpho, as you can see, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, bunch of characters who will probably be featured who will probably fight each other. And on the backside, you can see Giganta, you can see Jay Garrick, Connor Hawk, Star Sapphire, a bunch of other people. So I bought this regular cover, and at the same time, obviously, we're going to do the moment of truth, which is basically open the blind bag and see which cover I got from the foil variant. So again, the regular cover is 5.99. Although it feels like a thicker book, it's not your average 23-page book. It feels a little bit thicker, so I think there are more pages in it. This one, the blind bag, is your $10 book, so the expensive one. But then this is foil. So let's unbox it and see what I got as a foil variant. Let me see if I can probably rip it apart open, because I like ripping, because I call it unboxing. It's not exactly unboxing, it's more like unripping or unzipping. And a lot of people have pointed that out to me, like, are you unboxing anything? But this is kind of like a blind bag, so I don't know what to call it. But yeah, let's see if I can rip it apart, because ripping is more fun than using a pair of these. So it's just my opinion, yours might differ, but okay. Let's see if I can rip this apart. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Nope, it's taking too long. Just taking too long. I'd rather do this. Sorry guys, I tried. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. All right, moment of truth. What did I get? The blind bag variant of the year. My goodness, I've done so many of these and every time I stumble and I fumble. Okay, so this is what I got. I got a Dan Mora variant. That's cool. That's a Dan Mora Hangman AEW Adam Page AEW Dan Mora cover. So that's Adam Page, probably. I don't know the wrestler. But then there's Lobo. And yeah, that's a cool cover. So it is a Dan Mora variant. So again, it's an AEW Dan Mora variant. So, you know, I watched WWE. I recently watched WWE starting like 2025 January. I started watching it. I still haven't gotten into AEW. I know very little about them. But yeah, you know, Seth Rollins and, you know, ask me about John Cena and stuff. I know everything. But yeah, AEW is new to me. So I'm not very sure on who Hangman Adam Page is. I'm guessing it's this guy. He looks like Aquaman. He could be Aquaman, but this Lobo with the chains and all, so freaking cool. So this is your foil variant, and that's what I got. I'm happy with this. So, you know, there you go. So inside the contents of this one and this one are exactly the same, but the only difference is that this is the foil variant. And both are Dan Mora. I love Dan Mora. He's probably one of the best artists out there. He's doing Transformers too. So very happy with this. There you go. That's DCKO. So please make sure that you check out the DCKO event. It is not like the One World Under Doom event, which came and like was gone and nobody cared. This is something. This means something, you know. It's Scott Snyder. It's Joshua Williamson. You're getting the bang for your buck, you know. And I'm sure that, you know, they'll land they'll definitely stick the landing. So there you go. So, all right. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Catch you in the next one. And like and comment and subscribe and share it with your friends if you want to. Take care.